Chelsea Frei is an actor, sketch comedy writer, and voiceover artist. Now she's headed to YouTube as a star of Sideswiped, an original comedy series about the highs and unavoidable lows of dating in the digital age. Let's take a look.
Take a deep breath and relax. All right. Oh, look at that. Happy birthday.
How do you know that? You counting the rings down there?
No, I have your,
Oh, right.
Now watch me.
Yesterday I woke up fine, totally happy with where I was and how my life was going. And then it's like, all of a sudden, I'm old.
I noticed some wrinkles around your eyes popping up, so I got you some Botox. I signed you up for Tinder.
Let's turn it up.
You gotta get back out there.
Even Mom's on Tinder. I mean, when was the last time you got laid? Mom! No, I'm serious. Do hymens grow back?
We're gonna need some more shots, phase 3. I realize I've been a swipe left girl. I've been swiping left on life, and it's just passing me by. We are swiping right! I got a boyfriend! 252 guys swipe right on me? From now on, I'm the swipe right girl. I'm gonna go out with every single one of those motherfuckers. What?
What's going on there?
Oh, I haven't had a chance to wax.
It's like a now steady belt.
Nice to meet you.
Are you crossfitting me right now?
You know, 5-year stops, we'll be able to choose what planet we die on.
I'm pretty good with Earth. Do you want to go grab a table alone?
Yeah, I would love that. Not that I don't want to be on a date with all of the sister wives.
Ooh, guess who I'm going out with?
Who? Rick Springfield. No?
Rick, it's not gonna be the real Rick Springfield.
Hey, Mary.
I can't keep going out with all these people. I just want to date the normal way. This is the normal way. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just want to be in a relationship with a normal guy. Are you crying? What's wrong?
My parents were hard on me.
Today? I waited too long to get into all this. If that's the case, we're both fucked.
If I were you, I would just shave it. All of it. I mean, guys like it bald now, you know? Mine is as bald as a baby's butt.
Okay. Ew, Mom, now I'm picturing it.
Everybody put your hands together for Chelsea Frei.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I just heard your yodeling. It was so
Oh my God.
gorgeous.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your show looks so exciting. It looks so fun.
you.
Tell us about it.
So it is a new comedy on YouTube Premium. It's about dating in the digital era. So my older sister, Olivia, she's 35, and she's basically just like dead in the water in her dating life. So on her 35th birthday, I sign her up for Tinder. I'm her younger sister. I'm like 25, 26, and got married super young. I have a baby, and I'm just like so frustrated and like experiencing the 7-year itch. So I'm like totally living vicariously through her.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm also living vicariously through my mother, played by Rosanna Arquette, who is also dating. She's recently widowed and also dating. So they basically like both go on these like insane dates that are super relatable, and I feel like I've been on dates like that before. I feel like anybody kind of has.
I totally have. Yeah.
That's like that's what I thought about when I saw the show. I was like, did you use any like real stories from your personal dating life or like the cast personal dating life?
Yeah, well, I did not, but I was not asked. I have a lot of stories. No, I'm kidding. But Carly used a lot of stories from her real life. Like almost most of the characters, she was like, so that was so-and-so in my real life, and would like tell us, and it was hilarious.
That's so fun.
Watching the trailer, it looks like a really fun cast.
It was insane.
Yes.
Like it was my first big project, and being able to like work with, you know, Peter Gallagher and like Tyler Posey, I was just every day I was like, oh my God, what am I gonna do wrong?
What's it like being, because this is one of the first YouTube's real scripted, full-on TV shows. What's it like being a part of the YouTube's push into this scripted foray, like into the TV landscape?
It's so cool. I mean, like, they have just been, from what I've heard from Carly Craig, who is the star, she plays Olivia, and she's also the writer, creator, showrunner. She's amazing. And basically what I've heard from her is that they're so receptive and like really listen to her, and I feel like she had a lot of creative freedom in a great way. They just like really listen to their creators and what they want, and so it's been nothing but an amazing experience. And to be able to, I mean, act with the person who wrote the show, like, you know, we'd be doing a scene and, you know, she'd be like, do you want to try something else? I'd be like, sure.
That's awesome.
So that was really cool. I mean, like, we're not like changing the whole script, but we would definitely.
You're like, I have an idea.
Actually, I wrote the whole thing. No, but we would do like a lot of improv and stuff sometimes if there was time, and that was really cool.
That's so fun. And the show is 8 episodes?
Yeah.
And they're each a half hour?
Around a half hour. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, and it's YouTube Premium, right?
Yeah.
So how is that different than regular YouTube?
So YouTube Premium is like their new, basically network. And so they have a few shows on there now. They have Impulse, which came out like about a month ago. Cobra Kai, which is the spin-off of The Karate Kid. It's really good. I love it. And so, yeah, it's different than just like putting your own video.
I love to see YouTube doing this because they have such a big subscriber base. And I think providing that original content is like going to change everything.
Yeah, it's really cool. And they do shows with like their influencers that are on YouTube, but then they also do shows like this where like, you know, I have like 1 follower. Like all together, 1 follower.
No, I'm with you. Like a solid 200 on Twitter. They're
Solid.
a loyal fan. Very loyal. Thank you, those 200. But you mentioned shut up. You mentioned improv. Was that where you got your start, kind of doing improv and then going into acting, or?
Yeah, I mean, I always was an actor. I love improv, and I took like a lot of improv classes and tried to perform as much as I could when I lived in New York. But I actually got my start like in Shakespeare, weirdly. I did a lot of Shakespeare. I went to NYU, and I was like constantly performing in Washington Square Park, which is like a block from here. We just, you know, we're like.
I went to NYU.
Yes, NYU.
NYU. And yeah, it was, I mean, I love Shakespeare, I love comedy, like I always wanted to play the clown, so I feel like I always gravitated towards more comedy. So it was a dream to be able to keep doing comedy.
I know Chelsea from the comedy scene in New York a little bit. And what I really love that you do is you post the funniest Instagram videos. What is your handle? Just your name?
Chelsea Frei.
Chelsea Frei, you guys, everyone is
you guys.
But you do these amazing videos, which have now sort of exclusively become impressions of mothers. And you play this, like, you know, the mom that I think of growing up. Sorry, Mom. And just like the way moms will occasionally, like, just kind of whisper about something. And yeah, that's the face. And you're giving me a little bit right now. And you always talk about Julie. And you talk about Sue. So who's sort of like, I feel like she's like the local suburban mom who like you are worried about impressing, and she's always giving you a hard time. Like, where are these characters coming from?
Oh my God.
Tell me about all of that.
Okay, so she, like, basically, I feel like growing up, whenever I was around, you know, moms, like even like my young teachers, like they would always talk like in a whisper, even though like clearly no one's gonna hear that's like around, like they're so fine. And they'd be like in like a locked, like caged room, like soundproof, and be like, "Did you hear what happened?" Like all the time. And so the character like started that way, just kind of like a broad character of somebody who's like terrified to say anything. Anywhere, which like honestly is me. Like my friends always make fun of me because like when I'm at like lunch or something, I'm like, okay,
whispering.
Like who is here? Like the president of the world. Like, you're in jail.
Yeah, exactly.
And so then it kind of morphed into like I'm from Boston. I love the Boston accent. I love Boston people. Like I feel like they're just very. Like abrasive isn't the right term, but they're like forward, like they just all talk about each other, and it's amazing. And so it was really just about all these people I'd met. It was like a lot of moms from my town. I'm from Andover, Massachusetts, and it was kind of just a mixture. But then as I started posting these videos, like a lot of people would reach out, like all across, like 2 people, but like North Shore moms. So, like I was doing like a Boston accent, and I feel like a lot of people can just relate. And a lot of the things I was doing were just like, you know, how moms respond to your social media, things that are just kind of universal truths. Thank you for watching.
Oh my God, I love it. And I love how like the mom will always be talking about like stuff for her kids, but then she'll just sneak in like, someone got a DUI. DUI. Did you hear
Sue's
about that?
son. He just got another DUI.
Yeah.
We're praying for Sue.
It's so good. Like, please watch it.
Yeah.
It's one of the funniest accounts on Instagram. Seriously, I love it.
And you also did digital series like The Hostess.
Yeah.
Which I also love too because like, you know, my family's in the restaurant business. It's always funny when you like look at that world and especially through like the hostess's eyes or whatever and how miserable they can be or whatever. They still have to go seat these people. I thought it was really funny.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, those were all real experiences from being a really, really bad hostess in New York City. I was terrible.
Yeah.
Well, we hope all this is just the start for you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Totally.
It's so great to see you.
Can't wait to watch this.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The trailer got me very excited. It was like, it hit a little too close to home. Like the guy crying on the date, like that's happened. Like, he's opening up too much.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it's like, stop talking.
Yeah.
Just like, tell me where you're from.
Exactly. Well, it was really great chatting with you, Chelsea. Everybody give it up for her. And you can watch Chelsea in Sideswiped on YouTube Premium on July 25th. That's all from us today. We'll see you tomorrow, same time, same table.